Okay. Um, so this is just a kind of like a quick recap of Northern Arena. So basically, we got there on Tuesday night. Um, Flew in around like got into the hotel around like 11 p.m. Pretty much just ate some food, passed out. Next day was pretty easy media day. Took some pictures, spun around like idiots on a little machine. Got some goodie bags. We went to the gym, ate some Chipotle, went to bed. Next day, match day. Of course, everything's delayed. We get there a little bit later. This best of three is like pretty hazy in my mind, just because it took like 7 hours or something. Lose very closely on the first map, 16-14 to Optic. Second map, playing Mirage. It's like 4-1 for us or something. It's like a 4v. It's like a 5v4 retake or something for us, and the power goes out on all our PCs, so it takes a while to come back. We match medic it. We start playing again. Power goes out again. Fries two of their video cards. That takes forever. We have to wait for that for a long time. Um, Finally, they fix it. We play again. Um, yeah, so we that best of three took a really long time. We played really well in Mirage the whole tournament, so that was good. Just because we had been struggling to be consistent on Mirage at a lot of events, but it seems like we're pretty getting a lot better on it, so that's good. Only played with Sky for about like 4 or 5 days before the actual event, and we didn't get a ton of practice in, so um, you know, I'm kind of one of those people that almost didn't want to go to the event just to get more prac time in instead of kind of like just going and pugging it almost to an extent. Like we showed them what automatic used to do, but it's still not the same as getting like 2 weeks of scrims in and just getting like a feel down. Played Nuke a bit to try to get that in the roster. Um, we're terrible on cash and scrims with Skylar. We were a lot better with Tim on it. It will just be time. I think it's just like how we play. Um, Even today when we scrim, we're bad on cash. So we gotta work out the kinks. I think on that. It is what it is. So yeah, that's why I decided to play Nuke instead of cash. Um, Versus Echo Fox the next day. Anyways, so we played that best of three, and then Echo Fox shows up, and they wanted to play us. I can understand why they wanted to play us. You know, they had been napping and watching us and chilling, probably drank some coffee or something, and then we tell them we don't want to. The admins and us all come to an agreement that we're going to play the next day at 5 p.m., which everyone agreed to, by the way. Okay, that's the important thing. We all agreed to it, so we left. Echo Fox didn't really want to, but at the same time, it's like, besides me, because I carry snacks around with me all the time, um, protein powder, and I always carry like a shake and like uh, just like sometimes like those pre-bought salads you get. I'll bring one of those. Um, Kind bars. I usually have one or two of those on me, and maybe like a Quest bar. Just whatever I think like whatever I can buy nearby. I'll usually bring that. Um, with me to the event, just because you never know what happens with delays and stuff. And I play better when I have some food in me. I don't play better if I eat like 1 minute before I play, But if there's a break for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I think I'll play a lot better having some food in me. So that's just personal preference. Anyways, so we came to agreement, and one of the reasons that we didn't want to play that the same night was just because we had been there for about 7 hours, just no one ate on my team except for me. Caffeine's running out. You have to understand how important pre-match rituals are for certain people. Like, if you need a lot of coffee or energy drinks or whatever, or some people don't like to eat before matches. Some people like to eat a big meal. Some people want a small snack. Like everyone has a different preference. And when you've played for 7 hours, you can't you can't get back in the zone that easily, especially since we weren't allowed to leave the venue. If once you left, you can't come back in really. They barely let Echo Fox back in. They said it was hard for them to get in. So, you know, um, yeah, it's hard to say. I'm a little bit sick right now, and I didn't even go to the after party. So, um, yeah, my voice might sound a bit weird. So, anyways, We agreed to play the next day at 5 p.m. So the next day at like 12 or something, manager gets a text saying that we're now playing at 2:30. So we're like, what the hell? So we have to quickly get ready. I'm fine. I went to bed at like 12 that night and slept for like 11 and a half hours. But I know other people in my team kind of went to bed a little bit later, assuming we played at 5. Now they changed the time on us. Now they don't sleep as much, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, kind of lame. So we go there at 5. And the previous day we had asked if Optic we asked if we had to use the noise canceling headphones. They said no, you don't. You just use your normal headphones here. You can use in-ears whatever you like. It's just your own gear. So okay, fine. The next day, while we're setting up for Echo Fox, I say, do we have to use the same things? Blah, blah, blah. They say no, you have to use the noise canceling headphones. Now, we all would prefer to just use our Logitech headphones. Obviously, we're used to them. Sometimes it's good to put the in-ears underneath them just because it's easier to hear at noisy events. But yeah, so essentially I asked the admin every day, like the requirements, and apparently Echo Fox didn't get the same information as us. I don't know. So I thought that was kind of stupid, that they didn't have the same information going around, and no one apparently can look like 1 foot away and see that people aren't using it either and tell them to use it. I'm not saying that Echo Fox won because they weren't wearing noise canceling headphones, but it's just really lame that an event would have that, and it's just like, you don't want that in the other team's head, or whatever. Especially since we could hear the casters with noise canceling headphones on. There was one round we stacked B on Dust 2, and we had 5 USPs, and we weren't going to win this round. There's like zero chance you win that. On Dust 2 CT, 5 USPs, no, there's not a really good chance that you win that round. So we stacked B, and the casters are like, looks like TSM's doing a full gamble stack B, and then you just hear a bunch of nades blow up in A and stuff. Now, did they just decide to take A really fast around? Maybe, but it's hard for you to, like, as a player, to think that that's what's happening when, like, you can kind of hear the casters, So, I don't know, just one of those things. Then I see, like, Sean posting some comment on Reddit and, like, saying, oh, they couldn't hear anything, then the HyperX or whatever they are, cloud headphones, like, block sound. Cool. I mean, I trust him, I like him and stuff, but no one's going to be like, yeah, you know what? We could definitely hear everything the casters were saying. I don't care if they're in the right or the wrong of wearing the headphones or anything. I'm just saying, like, no one's going to admit that. So I don't know why so many people were like, oh, well, there, Sean said it. I mean, most people are not going to admit that. I mean, maybe I would, right? Because I'm a fucking idiot. But, yeah, anyways, so I don't know. I can't really blame them. I mean, if the admins told them not to use that, they could use their own shit, then, I mean, that's kind of like what, that's what got said and that's what got done. I mean, you can't really change that now. It's just, we play a whole match and they don't with the soundproof headphones. It's just kind of lame, especially since all the maps were pretty close. 1 or 2 rounds won by ghosting make a difference in a 16-14 loss. So yeah, that's kind of what happened, like, with that game. And then while we were playing Echo Fox, I guess they didn't want phones on the table, but I had asked them about if I had to give my phone to anyone, and they said no. And this is not an event where, like, you're by yourself, like ESL or something. Like, people are just walking around, so you don't really want your phone behind you in a bag where someone could just snag it, I don't really care if someone steals my bag. I mean, what are they going to get? Like, some food? Maybe a shirt or something that I brought extra. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, yeah, it's just one of those things. So while we were playing, an admin comes over and just puts his hand in front of my face. Not like in front of my face, but like underneath my monitor, and just grabs my phone, and I just look at him. And as I look at him, a dude runs across double doors to Xbox on Dust 2, and I missed the shot. And obviously because I'm distracted, and then we go back. We end up winning the round, I think, like, really easily. Maybe only one of us even died, so it's not like he caused us to lose the round. But I was just like, that's so unprofessional. Like, I don't care if you want to take my phone, but wait till the end of the round. It's like, goddamn, like, Jesus. Anyways, so Then we lost that best of 3 on Nuke. We had been scrimming Nuke a bit with Skylar. Um, Cash wasn't going so well in scrims and stuff, so whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That was just kind of like the thoughts, I guess, on like kind of the situation, like from my perspective. Um, so I don't know. You can have make up your own thoughts, and I'm not really trying to make it to bitch or anything. I'm just trying to like give you my point of view of what happened, and you can just make your own conclusions off that or whatever. Um, yeah, so I just kind of do these while I think. So obviously I'd say and like a lot while I'm thinking. I don't really plan it out. So yeah, there's the video, and I guess other side notes: ate Chipotle like 14 times, triple meat. Pretty sure they all knew my name by the end of that. Starbucks a ton. Been drinking a lot of green tea. Ate a lot of carbs. Pretty carbed up. The hotel we stayed in, the Delta, was actually really nice, really nice. And the hotel, like they had like a little coffee shop restaurant, with a restaurant on the side of it that was open until like 2 a.m., which is so clutch because you can just get whatever you want. You can get like actual food, and they have made these amazing salads, just like a grain salad. It was like quinoa with like flaxseed and like blueberries, feta cheese, and chicken. I ate like 4 of those a day or something with Chipotle, so I felt like I ate pretty like healthy. Maybe ate a little bit more carbs than I normally would, but yeah, that's pretty much the video. Yeah, have fun.